I am Maria Garcia de Fleury. Mary Magdalene's life story is that of who I am and what I can become. Mary Magdalene came from Magdala town on the western shore of the Sea of Galilee. St. Luke says that she was a sinner. Christ was dining at the house of a Pharisee, and this sinner came and threw herself on the ground before the Lord. She began to cry and wiped his feet with her hair. Then she anointed him with a very costly perfume. The impressed Pharisees interpreted the silence of Christ as a kind of approval of their sins and thought, if he knew who that woman is. Jesus rebuked him for his thoughts, spoke to him of the parable of the debtors, and ended by saying, her numerous sins are forgiven because of the love she has shown. Jesus turned to the woman and said, your sins are forgiven. Your faith has saved you. Go in peace. St. Luke, speaking of Christ's travels in Galilee, said that the apostles accompanied him and that several women served him. Among them was Mary Magdalene, from whom he had cast 7 demons. Mary Magdalene is an excellent example of a person who was doing the wrong things in life, and she knew it. And instead of staying there with a static mind and spirit, saying she couldn't do anything about her life anymore, she chose to have a growing mind and spirit. The growing mind says, I know it's real. I'm bad at this, but I know I can improve it. This is where I am because I can go much further. The attitude that I can push myself and get ahead is that of a growing mind. This type of attitude in a person allows him to accept failure more easily because she knows that he can get back up to strive and do better. The Catholic Church has always worked with this type of mind. God knows who we are, what we serve, what we're good for, those who are not, what we're not good for. He sees where we are weak, where we are hurt, where we win. God comes to us showing us that we can be every time better. The sacrament of growth is the sacrament of confession. Why? Because it helps me see that I'm not as good as I should be. And God gives you the grace so that you can move on. As he told Magdalene, because she loved so much, her many sins were forgiven. Your faith has saved you. Go in peace. Everything was a way of Everything has a way, and every sinner has a future. That's having a growing mind. Sometimes we can feel that we are failures before God, like Mary Magdalene, who did not dare to raise her eyes. But as Jesus said to her, you may have failed, you may have done it wrong and very wrong. I'm not going to ignore it. It is a reality, but I'm here to help you get up, to find the way again. God says, I am willing to forgive you and give you my grace to get ahead, as happened to Mary Magdalene, who, from being a great public sinner, turned to be a great saint. Every time you fall and get up, it's a triumph. Every time you fight, it is a profit. We are called to struggle in this life, and each struggle to improve yourself leads you to do better, to grow. Today, you may not be a good person or the person you want to be, but you're someone who can become. You're a person who can grow. You're made to be holy, and you can achieve it by striving to be better with the grace of God, because with God, we always win.